The inherent quest for origins is deeply woven into the narrative of human existence, with each generation wrestling with questions that reach far beyond the empirical realm. As we delve into ancient texts and lore, we unearth a landscape where mythology and reality converge, suggesting that the ancestry of humanity is layered with complexity. Our stories, myths, and even religions often hint at influences that transcend our biological ancestors. From the annals of Mesopotamia to the scrolls of ancient Egypt, we find echoes of beings that claim a divine or otherworldly stature, instigating a profound contemplation about our genealogical tapestry. In the heart of ancient Sumer, for instance, the Enuma Elish recounts the creation of humanity by the goddess Ninhursag and the god Enki. Their offspring supposedly bore traits that were both divine and human, presenting an early narrative that challenges the conventional boundaries of our lineage. Here, the human experience is not solely an evolution from primate ancestors, but a complex melding of divine craftsmanship and earthly existence. As we scrutinize these texts, we stare into a mirror that reflects not just our biological past, but a shared heritage embellished with the attributes of the gods: wisdom, strength, and, intriguingly, the thirst for knowledge. Moving beyond literature, archaeological findings bolster this examination, revealing civilizations that held beliefs in celestial connections. The ancient Egyptians revered the concept of Ma'at, truth, balance, and cosmic order, as a guiding principle. Their pharaohs often defined themselves as gods on earth, and it is within their tombs and monuments that we excavate not only artifacts, but philosophies suggesting a celestial heritage. The advanced understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and medicine exhibited by these cultures hints at an intelligence possibly influenced by forces beyond mere human innovation. Modern genetics introduces a further layer of intrigue, coaxing the age-old question of what it means to be human into the realm of science. Genes shared among diverse species, including those with non-human ancestors, invite speculation about hybridization events that may have transpired in our evolutionary past. As geneticists unlock the secrets hidden within our DNA, we learn that our biological lineage may be considerably more intricate than we had once postulated, raising profound questions about the very definition of our species. Could swaths of our ancestry point back to interactions with other hominins, or even more experienced beings altogether? As we dissect the whispers of our ancestors, those who walked the earth before us, and those who perhaps evaded the grasp of history, we must remain open to the possibility that the thread of our existence runs back to places where the terrestrial and celestial dance intimately. Each discovery serves as a call to rethink our narratives, fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. Humanity, then, transcends being a mere biological construct. It is an intricate tapestry woven from the threads of myth, history, and perhaps something profoundly otherworldly. Embracing these revelations renders the journey of ancestry not just a means to understand our origins, but a pathway to explore the limits of our own existence. As we delve deeper into the genetic reservoir of our ancestors, we begin to unravel a complex narrative that intertwines our fate with that of other species. The very essence of who we are is not merely a reflection of our individual lineage, but is interwoven with the remnants of ancient beings that once roamed the earth alongside our forebears. The DNA we carry today is akin to a historical manuscript, with each genetic variant inscribed telling a story of interaction, adaptation, and survival. Recent discoveries have illuminated the extent of our ancestors' interactions with Neanderthals and Denisovans, revealing hybridization events that add layers to our understanding of human evolution. Genetic analysis shows that Neanderthals, once thought to be nothing more than primitive relatives, contributed to our immune responses, skin pigmentation, and even neurological development. These contributions were not mere footnotes in our evolution. They were pivotal, crafting a more resilient and adaptable humanity. In a world fraught with challenges, whether climatic or biological, these genetic gifts allowed early modern humans to thrive far beyond their geographical origins. Moreover, the Denisovans, elusive in both form and representation, now emerge as significant players in this genetic drama. From their remains found in the Altai Mountains of Siberia, scientists have extracted DNA that reveals an astonishing truth. Denisovans interbred not only with Neanderthals, but also with early modern humans. Consequently, some populations in Southeast Asia and Oceania possess traces of Denisovan ancestry, marking them as a unique tapestry woven from diverse hominin threads. This blending challenges the linear narrative of human evolution and adds depth to our understanding of geographic and cultural diversity. But it is not just Neanderthals and Denisovans who contributed to our genetic makeup. Emerging research hints at other hominin interactions that have yet to be fully decoded. The enigmatic footprints of an ancient world are preserved in our DNA, waiting to reveal the stories of creatures whose lives intertwined with our ancestors in ways we are just beginning to comprehend. Each layer of our genome is a testament to the encounters, struggles, and adaptations that shaped our species. In examining these hybridization events, we are compelled to reconsider the very definitions of humanity. What does it mean to be human in this complex interplay of genes and cultures? Are we simply the product of one lineage? Or are we a mosaic of various influences, each contributing to the richness of our identity? The revelations from ancient genomes compel us to see past the simplistic notions of lineage and heritage, inviting a broader perspective that embraces the multifaceted nature of our existence. Thus, our genetic code becomes not just a story of survival, but a narrative filled with the echoes of lives lived, challenges faced, and legacies left. As we continue to explore the landscape of our genetic history, we are reminded that, while we stand as modern humans today, we are also the descendants of an intricate web of lives that extend far beyond our immediate ancestry. The legacy of those who walked before us lingers within us, shaping who we are in ways that are profound, complex, and undeniably human. Across continents and epochs, the legends we inherit reflect more than mere cultural allegories. They resonate with echoes of encounters that transcend the ordinary fabric of human experience. The shared motifs of godlike beings, descending from the heavens, colossal giants shaping landscapes, and mystical creatures guiding humanity, suggest a narrative where the boundaries between man and the divine, or the alien, were far less defined. This invites us into a labyrinth of thought where mythology serves as a bridge between what we perceive as reality and the possible truths veiled in obscurity. In the heart of Mesopotamia, one can find the Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation myth, where Marduk vanquishes Tiamat, a primordial goddess representing chaos. As the story unfolds, one might ponder whether this tale symbolizes an actual cosmic event or an encounter with beings whose capabilities surpassed our understanding. Was Marduk a divine figure, or a representation of an advanced civilization striving to tame a chaotic world? Similarly, the tales of the Anunnaki suggest that humanity was not merely crafted from clay, but perhaps genetically engineered by otherworldly visitors who imparted knowledge of agriculture, architecture, and civilization's very foundations. Across the Pacific, the indigenous peoples of the Americas tell of the Pleiades star cluster, revered as a source of guidance and wisdom. The Hopi talk of star beings imparting agricultural techniques, while the Navajo recount tales highlighting harmony between themselves and celestial entities. These narratives are not merely symbolic, they reverberate with the collective memory of potential contact, showcasing a reality where interaction with non-human influences shaped social practices and worldviews, framing a unique relationship with the cosmos. The Nordic skies are thick with the tales of gods, where Odin, Thor, and their kin not only governed fate, but also walked among men. Could these beings have been visitors from distant worlds, equipped with knowledge of the heavens and earth? The sagas illustrate feats of strength and wisdom that surpass human capabilities, suggesting they might be symbols of ancient astronauts, possibly times of interstellar cooperation or conflict that shaped human destiny. Even in the ancient texts of East Asia, the dialogue between the mortal realm and celestial beings unfolds with characters like the dragon kings of the waters and celestial beings who brought the gift of rice. Such narratives might be remnants of reality, echoing epochs of overlooked interactions that cemented mankind's expansion into civilization. As exciting as these myths are, they serve a more profound purpose, igniting curiosity about our origins and the immense possibilities of existence beyond the earthbound. The recollections of these encounters reflect a shared yearning for understanding the vastness of our existence and the myriad of beings that might inhabit it. Countless tales clash and coalesce, painting a portrait not only of our fears and aspirations, but also of the profound connections we might have forged with entities from an unseen dimension. In unraveling these narratives, we dare to envision a reality interwoven with the extraordinary and the mysterious, urging us to consider what might have been and what could still be. As we delve further into the consciousness connection, we find ourselves traversing the intricate labyrinth of philosophical inquiry. The heart of this exploration lies not just in understanding the human mind, but also in examining the myriad forms of consciousness that exist across diverse species. Could it be that early humans found themselves in a complex web of interactions with other sentient beings, an array of creatures that possessed their own nuanced understandings of existence? If we consider the possibility that these encounters were not merely driven by survival instincts or territorial skirmishes, we uncover a radical notion that the evolution of human consciousness may have been profoundly influenced by our engagement with the natural world. Imagine a time, millennia ago, when early humans roamed vast landscapes, encountering beings that communicated through intricate gestures, sounds, and behaviors. These were not just the animals they hunted or feared. Some were companions in a shared struggle for survival. With each interaction, there was potential for exchange, knowledge about the environment, insights into social dynamics, and perhaps glimpses into the very essence of being. Did these early humans recognize a spark of awareness in their fellow creatures? It raises the compelling question of whether a shared consciousness may have been cultivated through these experiences, establishing an empathic bond that transcended species. Across various indigenous cultures, there are narratives that speak of the interconnectedness of all living beings, a reflection of a time when such ideas were not mere metaphors, but lived experiences. The observation of animals, their behaviors, and their social structures may have inspired a sense of curiosity and wonder in early humans. These creatures became more than resources. They were sources of knowledge and teachers of survival. Perhaps the understanding of one's self and one's place in the world burgeoned from these relationships, an early glimpse into ecology and consciousness as intertwined concepts. Such perspectives lend credence to theories posited by thinkers like Thomas Nagel, who encourages us to consider what it means to perceive the world through the lens of another species' consciousness. As we ask ourselves what it's like to be a bat, a wolf, or an orca, we are essentially probing the boundaries of our own understanding. Could notions of empathy, morality, and consciousness, which seem intrinsic to humanity, in fact arise from this ancestral dialogue with other beings? In this light, we are faced with a hypothesis. Our cognitive capacities may not strictly belong to us within the confines of our species. Instead, they may emerge from our shared journey alongside other sentient beings. This line of inquiry implores us to reassess our definition of consciousness and sentience, moving away from an anthropocentric view and embracing a more inclusive perspective. It invites us to ponder the possibility that awareness itself is a continuum, a web that connects diverse forms of life in an intricate pattern of mutual influence and understanding. As we approach the heart of this chapter, we must remain open to the myriad ways consciousness may manifest. The complex interdependence between different beings could be the key to unlocking the mysteries of our own consciousness, hinting that we are but threads in a vast tapestry woven through time by shared experiences and deep-rooted connections with the world around us. In the realm of modern science, interdisciplinary collaboration is becoming paramount as researchers strive to connect the dots between paleontology, genetics, anthropology, and even environmental science. The integration of diverse fields equips scientists with a multifaceted lens through which to explore the rich complexities of human origins. A notable example of this collaborative effort is the growing field of bioarchaeology, where anthropologists and geneticists join forces to glean insights from ancient human remains. By analyzing isotopic signatures in bones alongside genetic data, researchers are developing a clearer picture of ancient diets, migrations, and health, a narrative woven from both biological and archaeological threads. Groundbreaking technologies like ancient DNA, aDNA analysis allows scientists to pull genetic material from skeletal remains that have lain buried for millennia. This process is not merely about tracing lineage, it's a journey into the lives of our ancestors, revealing their interactions with one another and with the world around them. For instance, aDNA studies from skeletal remains found in Europe and Asia have redefined the dispersal models of early humans, suggesting a patchwork of migration waves rather than a straightforward path. The complexities of these migratory patterns illustrate that human history is not a linear tale, but a vibrant tapestry of encounters, exchanges, and resilience. Furthermore, the advent of bioinformatics enables researchers to process vast amounts of genetic data, allowing them to identify relationships among ancient populations and their modern descendants. Such studies have revealed fascinating connections that span continents, drawing links between indigenous peoples of the Americas and their Asian ancestors. This kind of revelation not only enriches our understanding of genetic heritage, but also highlights the fluidity of identity across time and space, urging us to reconsider the rigid boundaries that have historically defined race and ethnicity. Moreover, the role of CRISPR technology cannot be understated in this context. While primarily recognized for its potential in gene editing and disease treatment, CRISPR's applications extend to studying the evolution of traits by allowing scientists to replicate specific genetic alterations in contemporary organisms. By observing how these changes manifest, researchers gain insights into the adaptive strategies of our ancestors and the environmental pressures they faced. This blend of historical data with contemporary experimentation bridges the gap between what was and what could be, showcasing the dynamism of human evolution. As our methods become more sophisticated, we are also confronted with ethical considerations that urge us to reflect on what it means to manipulate the very fabric of life. The increased access to genetic information raises questions about the responsibilities we bear as stewards of our own history, compelling us to ponder how these discoveries shape our understanding of the human condition. The scientific frontier is not merely a landscape of facts and figures. It is an invitation to join an ongoing dialogue about who we are and where we come from. A conversation that intertwines the past, present, and future in a shared exploration of our collective humanity. In this dynamic interplay of science, history, and ethics, the journey towards understanding our origins becomes an enduring quest for self-discovery, enhancing our connection to the broader tapestry of life that unites all living beings. To explore the depths of our inner mystery is to wander through the intricate tapestry of our lineage, woven as it is with threads of time and experience. Each of us stands as a sentry at the crossroads of countless generations, histories layered upon one another, each whispering tales of resilience, conflict, love, and loss. The very essence of who we are is infused with the struggles of our ancestors, echoing through the corridors of our DNA, illuminating our paths with their silent guidance. Consider for a moment the myriad traits we carry, some simply inherited, others shaped by the contours of environment, experience, and choice. In every laughter, every tear shed, there lies the imprint of those who came before us. Perhaps you possess a spark of creativity, a flair for the dramatic, which could very well be traced back to an ancestor who wove stories into the fabric of their community. Or maybe it is a resolute spirit in the face of adversity, a gift of tenacity inherited from long ago forebearers who braved storms both external and internal, setting the stage for your own struggles and triumphs. As we delve deeper into our illustrious past, it becomes increasingly evident that our inherited traits extend beyond the physical. They infiltrate the very essence of our psyche. The dreams that flutter in the liminal space between sleep and wakefulness may carry echoes of ancestral longings, desires unfulfilled, and aspirations stretching toward the horizon of possibility. Each night, as you surrender to slumber, consider the stories your subconscious may be unraveling, a reflection of hopes and fears, birthed by the experiences of those who have walked before you. These ancestral resonances invite a profound introspection. Are there patterns woven into the fabric of your life that mirror those of your forebears? It is an invitation to embrace not only your strengths, but also the challenges passed down through the ages. Our lineage is not merely a record to be traced. It is a complex narrative awaiting the keen observer's eye. By unearthing these truths, you reclaim aspects of yourself previously shrouded in mystery. In understanding the intricacies of your lineage, you begin to grasp the role you play within the ongoing story of humanity. This exploration does not serve merely to enhance the ego or justify choices, but stands as an opportunity for profound growth and healing. By acknowledging the weight of history held within you, you transform inherited burdens into sources of wisdom. These mysterious legacies, rather than constraining, may actually liberate you, encouraging you to carve paths unimagined. Each movement you make through the world potentially alters the trajectory of your descendants, extending the legacy of resilience and creativity. As you embrace this journey into the hidden recesses of your ancestry, keep an open heart and mind. The more you discover, the more the layers of your identity will unfold, revealing not just where you've come from, but offering glimpses of where you might go. In this dance of past and future, you find the inherent beauty of being part of a greater narrative, a collective tapestry filled with the vibrant, poignant hues of countless lives interwoven over centuries. In our quest for knowledge about human origins, we often find ourselves at a crossroads between science and storytelling, where empirical data dances with the narratives woven through generations. Each discovery, each artifact unearthed from the sands of time, holds the pulse of humanity within its remnants. The skeletons of long-lost ancestors whisper secrets of resilience, adaptation, and the profound choices that etch the path of evolution. The challenge before us is not merely to catalog these findings, but to breathe life into them, to interpret them as chapters of a broader, compelling narrative that includes all of us. Consider the timelines that stretch back eons, as we trace our lineage through the ages. Between the ancient footprints of Homo habilis and the first flickers of modern civilization, there lies an expanse teeming with stories waiting to be heard. What conditions compelled our ancestors to migrate across continents? What cultural shifts catalyzed the development of language, art, and community? Amidst these inquiries, we begin to recognize the shared struggles and triumphs that define the collective human experience. Our history is not a solitary tale. It is a symphony of humans striving, dreaming, and connecting across vast distances and diverse landscapes. Just as our ancestors drew strength from their surroundings, so too must we delve into our own roots, each of us bearing an intricate tapestry woven with threads of familial lore, cultural heritage, and geographic significance. These histories shape our identities and imbue us with a sense of purpose and belonging. As we stand in the present, we are both the culmination of those who preceded us and the poets of our destiny. Reflecting on our unique stories offers the chance to transcend the barriers of time and space, allowing us to envision the contributions of those who came before. Each a brushstroke on the canvas of humanity. Interacting with our past transforms the abstract into the tangible. It fosters a connection to the complexities of life that echo through generations. When we engage with our ancestors' experiences, from their hardships to their passions, we come to appreciate the continuum of existence that binds us all. This consciousness shifts our perception, transforming history from a series of isolated events into an interlinked narrative, illuminating the common threads of love, loss, and endurance that traverse the ages. As you embark upon your own exploratory journey, consider not only the lineage traced through bone and blood, but also the ideals, struggles, and triumphs that resonate through each generation. The ancient echoes of your ancestors can guide your inquiries, urging you to seek out the beauty hidden within your history. Every story held within the cradles of time and memory serves as a lighthouse, illuminating choices, guiding destinies, and revealing paths unseen. In this exploration of human origins, we become not just spectators, but participants in a continuum. With each question we ask and each story we uncover, we enhance our understanding of not only where we come from, but also where we are destined to go. Embrace this journey, for within its depths lies the essence of our shared humanity, waiting to be unlocked. The mosaic of our origins beckons, inviting each of us to contribute our unique color and texture to this grand tableau of existence.